All right, guys, today we're going to work on a really simple, effective sparring strategy. And this is one, I was reminded of this the other day. I learned this a long time from my sparring teacher. And I saw somebody fall down sparring. And I thought, if that person had understood this direction, they would eliminate the falling. And especially if you're a grown up, that can be a little bit of a concern. You're reaching up with legs sometimes and you're worried about getting stuck, up on somebody's arm or something and then taking a fall. That fall on a harder floor is no fun. So, we want to avoid falling. We want to feel confident whenever we reach up with our kicks that we're doing it in a responsible way. So here it is. Here's the strategy. It's pretty simple. If your opponent is moving forward, use your front leg. If your opponent is toe-to-toe with you, use your front leg. And when you have your opponent moving backwards, use your back leg and your spins. Okay? So the problem comes in when you try to use your back leg as somebody is coming forward. Right? That's where you see people get taken off their feet, lose their balance, and they're sparring. You're coming in, I start to open up this way. By the time my foot gets up there, you're right on top of me, and what am I doing? Standing on one leg with my arms out, and I get knocked over backwards. So the idea is to become pretty proficient in kicking off this front leg. I'm going to lower our bookcase level one notch here so you can see my legs a little better. But to be kicking off of your front leg when someone is moving forward, almost as if that leg is like a shield, right? So what I want you guys to do in this workout is to put one side forward. I prefer left side forward just so I can have that power side back. But you're gonna work off this front leg, and just like a boxer would work off of a jab, we're gonna work off of, even though we're maybe right-legged, we're gonna make that left leg one of our primary tools in our sparring, okay? So lean back, imagine somebody's coming in. Thrust kick is a great option with the front leg pushing forward. If you wanted to have a little more of a sideways style, your side kick would be a great one to deal with somebody coming in. Somebody coming in, you can also kind of angle off and work on your front leg as well. So let's see. Why don't you guys stand there and throw about 20 kicks off your front leg. Vary the kick, but work on being able to just lift and kick with it. And this does not mean, guys, that you slide up, right? That slide up is such a dead giveaway in sparring. It is so immediately recognizable as a preparation to kick that your opponent will either jam you or they'll just be like upstairs having a sandwich by the time your kick actually gets out there. So I'm not talking about slide up and kick. I'm talking about just being able to lift that front foot right from where it is in your guard and defend against somebody coming in. Imagine being that person coming in. You're coming in against me, but you got to get through this front foot. It's much tougher for you to do. So you can throw about 20 of those, beep, pause button, and go ahead and do that. Okay, we're back. And now, second part of this strategy, you're standing toe-to-toe. So you haven't really got me going forward or going backwards rather, but maybe you kind of stopped my progress, and now we're just kind of standing toe to toe. We might have a little exchange here, right? I'm punching, kicking, you're punching, kicking, and nobody's really going anywhere. And if I were you, what I'd be thinking is, how can I get that? How can I take that exchange and work that so that the other person starts to go backwards? How could you start to make me go back? And at this point, you're still going to work off front leg kicking, and you're going to use your hands a lot, and you want to get kind of a shoving straight in kind of a kick going at that point. You can do some round kicks and crescents and hooks when you're toe to toe with somebody. I think that's fine, but we're talking about a specific strategy here. So I'm still, I'm here, boom, I'm going to be leaning in, well, not leaning so much, but kind of twisting and reaching in with big punches, still throwing that thrust kick, bang my hands, And as soon as I can use some aggression, kind of pushing my hips into you, punching, kicking off my front leg, and as soon as you start to take that step back, and then that opens up the door for my back leg to come out. All right? So let's practice that stationary thing for a minute. All right? So go ahead. You're punching, boom, boom. You're still employing that thrust kick quite a bit. You know, could be side kick, but you're looking for me to back up. All right? And I have a cool way of working on this with you right now on the video. Let's touch just real quickly on how to use that back leg style. So I hit you. As soon as I see that you start to go away from me, I unleash that back leg. Now it's very unlikely to get caught on you or to, you know, cause me to lose my balance, because I've really got the initiative and I want to continue to drive you back. So the way I do that is I use my back leg. As long as I set it in front of me, I can keep going forward and then, you know, go into my spin from there. So a nice combination is going to be, you know, you could go front leg, thrust kick, land in a couple of punches. Now you got him backing up, round, spin side from there. Once that guy's backing up. All right, so I got this way of working on it with you. Let's say that I'm coming in, okay? So here I come. Rah, use your front leg to stop me. Use that like a shield. Okay, now we're toe-to-toe when we're fighting. And I'm going to imagine that you're being pretty aggressive. You're going straight in. You're hitting me. But when I start backing up like this, you throw that back leg and that spin right then, okay? All right, let's try that again. Let's look at that again. Got a little cloud cover coming on there. All right, so let's look at that again. Ready? I come in, show me what you do. So here I come in, front leg. All right, now we're toe-to-toe doing some stuff. Now you see me back up. What do? Back leg, spin. Nice job. All right, let's go again. So we're kind of circling each other. I come in, rah, boom. Use your front leg. We're toe-to-toe. You're using your front leg. But you get me with a good one, get me a little off balance, I start to go back leg, spin, you follow up. All right. Well, nice job. Nice job on this strategy. Remember, it goes like this. Opponent moving forward, front leg, toe-to-toe, front leg. Opponent moving back leg. Very simple. When you're sparring, you know, you're not going to be able to think of like a million different things at once while you got stuff flying at your face. I find that you can be, if you are calm, you can think of one good kind of strategy point at a time as you spar. This would be a good one, I think, to keep in mind at the beginning of your next match. Cool.